What's going on, guys? So as you can see, I'm doing my cardio. Just woke up, got a coffee with King, dropped him off. Now I'm on the stairs for about 30 minutes. Just low intensity, little steady state on the stairs to get the day going. Today I'm going to be showing you a little bit of what I do for work, as far as like, you know, a little computer and online training. Also be showing you a little bit of a one-day prep for myself, just what I eat. Then hopefully later, film some shoulders or arms, not sure yet, but should have some good stuff. Hope everybody's having a good day. Weekend's coming up. Hope that's great for everyone. Hope everyone keeps grinding. Let's do it. Alright guys, so today I'm just going to kind of film a little bit about what I eat typically on a day-to-day basis. Normally I'm eating, I'll have white fish either 1 or 2 times a day. Same with chicken, depending on what I want. Sometimes I'll do two fish, sometimes I'll do 2 chicken. And I'm having steak twice a day for breakfast and as my last meal. The only thing that might change is instead of the steak for breakfast, I might do like a couple whole eggs and some egg whites. But that's about it. So today we're going to be cooking, I have haddock, about 1.5 pounds of chicken breasts, and a little over 1 pound of steak. So the only things that I'm using for seasonings are these 2, like I've mentioned in my video before. So I'm just having parsley and basil. I will be putting a little bit of lemon juice on my fish. And with my breakfast that I won't be showing you, I do have gluten-free oat bran. I'll add a little bit of natural peanut butter. And for my other carbs, I'll just be having some jasmine rice. So that's pretty much it, and we're going to get into how I cook these and go from there. Alright, let's go. Alright, so first thing I do, which typically takes the longest, is the fish. I like to cook it slower, so I got the oven on 350, probably take around 15 to 20 minutes depending on how thick the fish usually is. I did coat it with the basil and parsley, and I sprinkled just a little bit of lemon juice on it, which I'll add a little bit more after. So that's the first thing to go in. We're just going to put that in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. Alright, so one thing that I do typically when I'm eating my steak is I like to use the mallet, kind of beat it up a little bit. So if the leaner the steak gets, it's going to get a little tougher to eat. I'm huge on actually enjoying my food. As you can see, I like to season it, give it different flavors, because I'm not just about eating and doing whatever. I like to really make my food taste good. So a huge part of that, again, is using the mallet, getting it as tender as I can, and then seasoning it. So today I'm going to pan fry the steak. Obviously there's different ways you can grill it outside, you can broil it, you can bake it, whatever you want to do. Today I'm going to pan fry it. For me it's a little bit easier, a little less time, and sometimes it's just the way that I like to eat it. So I just seasoned it, and we're going to let that pan fry. Alright, so for the chicken I do something a little different. I like to use this pan here. I'll put a little bit of water, about 1/4 of the way up. I'll cut my chicken into little pieces and cook it till it's almost done. Then I drain all the water, and then I put it back in and use it almost as a fry pan just to toughen the outside a little bit. That's how I like to do it. So first thing I'm going to do is I already previously cleaned this chicken and trimmed all the visible fat off. So what I do is simply just come over here, cut it up into pieces. Alright, so I just finished cutting up all the chicken, putting it in. So all I'm going to do now is put the lid on. I'm going to let it come to a boil. Typically when it's done, it'll rise to the top, but we will check it before. And like I said, I like to have it almost done before I drain the water and then put it back in and use it as a fry. So a big thing is whether you're preparing for a contest or you're on a lifestyle plan or you're bulking, whatever it is, for me the biggest thing is having your food taste good. A lot of times when you're in prep, you won't have the foods that you really want. There won't be a lot of flavor there. So for me, I really take pride in making my food taste good, even look good. You're eating a limited amount of foods. You're not having much variety, so it's very important. So like I said before, find the seasonings that work for you. Try and get them low in sodium. Obviously, the less sugar to no sugar, the better. and really just take time in making your food taste good and even be presentable. It'll help you a lot in the long run. So the steak is about done. Easiest thing with steak is you kind of just cut into the middle of it to see how you like it cooked. I like mine anywhere from medium to medium well, depending. So that's done, and we'll just pop that up on the plate, and we'll also just check on chicken. It's gonna steam. So as you can see, the chicken is already white and it's starting to rise. That should be done in about, well, where I like it, in about 5 minutes. And the fish still has a little bit to go. So we'll check back up on that in a few minutes. All right, so the chicken is pretty much right where I want it to be. It's almost fully cooked. So the next thing I do is I literally just take it over to the sink and I will strain it. As you can see, there's like a lot of stuff stuck to the side of the pan. That's the good thing about boiling chicken, is it kind of cleans out all the extra stuff in there. So after I strain it, I kind of just come over with a knife real quick and chop it up. Don't really care. I just like, personally, when I eat my chicken, I like it to be in smaller pieces. That's why I do this, but you can choose to eat it however you want. And then we give little scraps to Mr. King, because he likes the chicken. So then after that, we just give a quick spray in the pan. I'm going to season, like everything else, with the parsley and a little bit of basil. Then we're going to put it right in the pan and fry it for under 5 minutes. It's already cooked. We're just kind of, I like to just brown the top really quick before it's really done. Alright, so lastly, the last thing I usually do is I cook my veggies. Right now, all I'm doing for vegetables is either kale or spinach. So I get the same pot, obviously clean it, put all the kale in, usually do enough, just get a whole bunch and do enough for all my meals. I am currently having 75 to 100 grams of either kale or spinach with each meal except breakfast. So that's the kale. I put a little bit of water on the bottom, pop the lid on top, and just steam that until it's at the consistency that I like it. And then that's good for that. All right, so we are done prepping all the food. We have the chicken here, steak, and white fish. Like I mentioned earlier, for carbs, I'm only doing right now, I'm doing oat bran for breakfast. I'll have my steak or either eggs or egg whites, like I said, with oat bran and some natural peanut butter. And then pre and post workout are my only other carbs, and I'll be having jasmine rice with those. So the only thing I didn't talk about was my fats. So right now, the only thing I'm having for fats would be my all natural peanut butter, and then to one fish meal and one chicken meal, I will be adding probably around a tablespoon of either olive oil or coconut oil. So those are my 3 fats, my carbs, my protein sources, and we are good to go. So that concludes my 1-day prep. What's going on, guys? So we just got to the gym. It's 8 o'clock. We're going to be doing arms tonight, so we're going to be supersetting biceps and triceps. We'll be going through each movement, and I'll show you what I like to do and how I do it, and we'll go from there. All right, let's get it. So I just got home from the gym. Now it's time to eat my meal and then get back to work on some of my online clients. Pretty much today you kind of saw like pretty much a typical day what I have. I usually wake up, took King, got a coffee, came back, went to the gym, did my cardio. From there usually I'll come home and I usually work for a few hours with my online clients, updating plans, going for anybody that's coming in that wants to be a new client. Doing any research or anything like that I have to do, and then I'll usually go off and do my personal training, my one-on-one training. From there, you guys did see my one-day prep, so I kind of showed you what I eat typically on an everyday basis right now. And then from there, I go to the gym. You guys will see my lift, trained arms tonight. Just got home, so now I'm going to come back to the computer, do a few hours of work. At nighttime, I like to work on my marketing a little more than the early afternoon, just because in the morning I'll wake up with emails or text questions from current clients or new ones. So right now, what I'm doing right now is going over my website, so you'll be able to see here. And a huge thing was where I get a lot of business actually is from this page here. On my website, I have a free consultation tab, which you can just click and then easily fill out your name and email. Shoot me an email and we take it from there. It's 100% free consultation that I offer. But my marketing usually consists of doing different things with my website or social media marketing. So I'll hit this for a little bit. I'll get back to my clients that have any questions or emails from before, and then I'll call it a night and we'll start over and do the same thing tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like it, subscribe, and always more good stuff coming soon. Thanks, guys.